What is up, y'all? It's your girl, Brand New, and honey, I am back in the building. Listen, this time, honey, I am back with a Love and Marriage Huntsville Extra, honey. Let's see what the people is talking about now. So one person says, I'm glad to see the Scots are hitting back some of these YouTubers because they are reckless with their mouths. I don't like Martell at all, but he should follow suit. The way people disparage him is pathetic and it's nasty. Yes, you can call him names, but some people go too far with it. It's downright bullying. I don't even want to speak about the things they've said about one of his 5 children. It's disgusting. You know, people learn to have a balance and live in reality. You're not in delusion. Huh? Say what now? Are you defending Marel Hooke-headed hoe? Okay, so one person says it is so many YouTubers that need to be shut down like now. Like Anthony Lofties. Honey, they got Anthem Lofties, but I knew who they was talking about. True T, and also Bondi Blue and Justin, just to name a few. They are reckless with their mouths. You can add Black Titanic to that list. Another person says, I love Bondi Blue. She hasn't done anything. True T is funny, but she goes too far. Bondi never talked about children and hasn't talked about the cast of Love and Marriage Huntsville besides Melody in the last few years. Another person comments to that and says, I used to like her too, but why do she always have to call people out of their names? That is my issue with her. So another person says, Anthony Lofties, he's pathetic. Another person says, isn't he a part of Melody's camp? I saw where commenters were saying they had a falling out recently because he has said something that he shouldn't have about Melody. Another person says, this lady's accusation is disgusting. She's trying to ruin these people's lives. Another person says, these YouTubers act like this because they have fans of Love and Marriage Huntsville that don't like the Scots or anyone Melody has a problem with, and they know her fans will click in and like, and then they will get paid. They'll be turning on the Fletchers next because we know Melody is going to fall out with them eventually, like she's done with everyone else on the cast. Ooh, y'all hear that? Oh, they is really trying to put it out there that Melody can't get along with nobody. Now, where did that originate? Didn't that originate from Martell Hooke-headed hoe, honey? Didn't that come from Mr. Hooke-headed hoe himself?
Retreat now. Like, seriously. Because...
You understand what I'm saying? Like, it's so hard for me. Like, you
listen, I want to feel so sorry for her.
I don't know. Like, we're building a
you.
friendship.
There's no reason to.
I do. I really do.
You're such a liar and you're so good at it.
That's you, but I love the projection. It's all good. I love the projection. And I let you go around the city.
I'm
building right now, so I can't. You're trying to make a point about me. Only because you're trying to make a point about me, because who sits and continues to be friends with people who blast you and talk about you and not having a home builder's license, say you're a liar, say all this stuff about you. Why is it that you are still trying to build a friendship with them? Because you want to be able to, for this moment, to say, see, I get along with everybody. See,
you know that's just my,
I don't do that.
You just know that's my character over the years.
I don't do that.
You know that it's been my character over the years. I forgive people because you know what? I want people to forgive me as well. You know what I'm saying? But you've never forgiven nobody for nothing. And I said, if you ever forgive somebody, I told them don't trust it because you really didn't forgive them. You want something from
for a very long time. I don't want nothing and don't need nothing. God is my source and has been since I left your dusty ass.
Child, I just had to put that last part up in there, honey, because that was funny when she said, God has been my source, honey, since I left your dusty ass. They ain't got to talk about the man's shoes, but I rest my case. I prove my point. This man, okay, was down to that reunion, warning Stormy about Melody, retreat now. You gonna have issues with her, okay? What was he doing? He was doing a smear campaign because that's what the narcissist does, because they need to control how other people see you. Now, I know some of y'all saying, well, she done fell out with Stormy, and we gonna get to that at the reunion, hopefully. I think it's more to that story. But we will get to that then, because a lot of these people, I'm realizing when they come on the show, they don't have the best of intentions. And I don't trust that Stormy had her mother going up against Melody. I think that is some bullshiggity for your mother to be so mad with somebody they don't even really know. Do you see what I'm saying? This lady was a fan of the show. She then went from fan to, oh, I don't like Melody. It's something about her. I don't trust. It's like y'all don't even hang out. Okay, so child, some of these older women, honey, they don't have a life, okay? But they love hating on people, and they don't even know the person that they be, coming for. So I need to hear more information about Stormy and her falling out, honey, with Miss Melody Cherie. Oh, look at baby Ace. It look like the people, honey, is happy that Tiffany is off the show. Her and Big Lou said, honey, it's too much. Okay, it's too much for them. That, and honey, they don't want to tell the truth and the whole truth about that marriage, because something is not right in their marriage. They're not really willing to, tell each other the truth, right? We discovered that when they all went down to Dr. Francis, honey. Also, another thing that the people is having an issue with is Miss Nail. They are having an issue with Miss Nail and Stormy. They feel like Miss Nail and Stormy, they both, run to their husbands to, try to get other men in trouble. So one person says, Nail and Stormy don't get it. A woman disrespecting a man, then you run, get your husband, and that man claps back at you. Marceau would have never called Courtney Mr. Steele if Stormy had not called him a bitch. Stormy wrote a check with the expectations of Courtney cashing it for her. Nail straight out lied on Martell. Run tell Chris her untruth version of what happened. Husbands, keep your mouthy and feisty wives from having conversations with men when you are not around. Oh, child. You think that Miss Nail was wrong for what she said to Hooke had it? She wasn't wrong. She was just telling the man about the name change ceremony. Now, I didn't understand that because I'm like, we know he gonna act crazy. We know that, he comes off as narcissistic. He done dogged the woman out, lied to her and on her. Okay, and it's like I told you guys, it's bad enough that you lose years off of your life from dealing with these type of men, and then the hell that they put you through after the breakup. Right? Like after it, they change everybody's opinions about you. They do their smear campaign. They put all this dirt, honey, on your name. Just so nasty and so rude, honey. Okay? So one person says, I agree with this. Martell dropped off the wine. Nail wanted to engage in some old BS with Martell. And when it didn't go her way, she wanted to sick her husband on him. It's very Karen-like and sort of dangerous. Because if your husband is a hothead, it could have been very damaging. So, child, look like Martell Hook-headed hoe, honey, got some supporters, and they are women's. Okay? So another person says, I don't like Stormy or Nail. Both of them are messy boots. This is another woman saying this. They like to engage with men and then run to their honeys. I love what Martell told Chris, that he would check any woman. He didn't care who husband who her husband was. Okay, these women is going to get their men hurt. What Hooke had it go do? Okay, and he needs to learn to control himself. Y'all up here supporting this man, having anger issues, wearing them tight ass suits. Didn't nobody tell him to come to Miss Nail and Chris' house with the tight ass suits, the fake ass wine, damn bean pies, that thick ass bow tie he had on, trying to act like he was a damn Muslim child. I am over it. Listen. Okay. Listen. All right, you guys, that's all I have to say about all of that, honey. Get down in the comments. Let me know what you thought about this here video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I am your girl, brand new. And I will check you guys out in the next video.